Hello, dear Homepedia family. Have you ever noticed how a simple strand of light has the power to completely change the way a space feels? It doesn't matter whether you're sitting under the stars in your garden, enjoying a quiet glass of wine on your patio, or simply taking a breath in a cozy corner of your home. When string lights come to life, the entire atmosphere shifts. There's something timeless about their glow, something that speaks to our deepest need for warmth, connection, and beauty. Long before electricity, people gathered around the flicker of fire, telling stories and finding comfort in its glow. In many ways, string lights are our modern-day fire, tiny beacons that turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, whispering to us that even in the quietest nights, magic can be found. Picture this. You step outside at dusk. The air is cool but gentle, carrying the scent of blooming jasmine and freshly watered soil. Overhead, the first stars begin to appear, but before the sky fully darkens, you flip a switch or tap a remote, and suddenly your backyard begins to sparkle. A canopy of string lights stretches above you, glowing softly, turning shadows into golden corners, and making the space feel instantly alive. That transformation, simple yet powerful, is why string lights are no longer just for the holidays. They have become part of how we design our homes, how we bring personality to our spaces, and how we express the way we want to live. Today, we want to take you on a journey through creative ways to hang string lights. Ways that will not only illuminate your patios, gardens, and corners, but will also inspire you to reimagine how light can completely redefine the mood of your home. These ideas aren't about copying trends. They're about weaving a sense of wonder into your everyday life. So, if you've ever wanted your backyard to feel like a private resort, your garden like a fairy tale path, or your patio like a charming cafe in Europe, then this is for you. Stay with me, and by the end, you'll see your home through an entirely new lens. And before we go further, if you find inspiration along the way, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more home and lifestyle ideas, and share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear how you dream of using string lights in your own home. The beauty of string lights lies in their flexibility. They are not fixed like chandeliers, nor rigid like recessed lights. Instead, they move with you. They can stretch, drape, weave, and wrap themselves into spaces, responding to both your imagination and the architecture of your home. That's what makes them so beloved in patios and gardens. They don't demand perfection. They simply ask for a place to shine, and in doing so, they make the space feel alive. One of the most enchanting and practical ways to use string lights is to drape them across a pergola. If you're lucky enough to have this structure in your backyard, you already have a natural frame waiting for illumination. Wooden beams, vines climbing upward, and sturdy posts create the perfect grid for string lights to cascade above you. When hung in parallel lines, they mimic the look of a glowing ceiling, enclosing your patio in a warm embrace. Add a dining table beneath it, and every meal suddenly feels like an event, whether it's a simple weeknight dinner or a summer evening with friends. The lights not only brighten the table but also enhance the texture of the wood and the greenery, creating a layered, inviting space. But not everyone has a pergola, and that's where creativity comes in. Imagine standing in an open backyard, without trees or structures overhead. Instead of seeing this as a limitation, see it as a blank canvas. With just a few sturdy poles or posts placed in the ground, you can string lights in a triangular or crisscross pattern, creating a floating canopy of stars above your seating area. This setup mirrors the atmosphere of outdoor cafes you might find in Italy or Spain, where lights float effortlessly above cobblestone courtyards. At home, it offers you the same sense of festive warmth, turning even the plainest yard into a destination you'll want to linger in. Trees are another natural companion to string lights. Wrapping them around trunks or weaving them through branches turns your garden into an enchanted grove. The effect is especially powerful when the leaves catch the light, shimmering in the evening breeze. Imagine an old oak tree wrapped in golden strands, or a row of olive trees glowing softly as if lined with candles. It's a scene that makes every evening feel like a celebration. Even smaller plants, like tall shrubs or potted trees, can come alive this way. With careful placement, string lights highlight the shape of the greenery, giving your garden depth and creating focal points where none existed before. Corners of outdoor spaces often go unnoticed, but string lights can turn them into intimate retreats. Hanging strands vertically, like a curtain, instantly transforms a blank wall into a shimmering backdrop. Place a chair or bench in front of it, and suddenly you have a private nook for reading, journaling, or sipping your morning coffee. The vertical arrangement mimics the look of rainfall or starlight, surrounding you with an ethereal glow. It's especially effective in small spaces, such as narrow patios or tiny balconies, where depth can be created through light rather than architecture. Balconies, in fact, benefit greatly from the addition of string lights. Running them along railings not only adds safety, but also brings charm to high-rise living. For those who long for a slice of nature in the middle of a busy city, string lights soften the edges of concrete and glass, making your balcony feel more like a sanctuary than just an extension of your apartment. Add a small cafe table, a couple of potted plants, and suddenly you have a romantic hideaway that rivals any outdoor restaurant. Rustic settings also provide wonderful opportunities. Old wooden ladders leaning against a wall, vintage arbors covered in ivy, or even simple fences can all become beautiful frameworks for string lights. When wrapped around weathered wood or threaded through ironwork, the lights add layers of history and personality. They create a dialogue between the old and the new, the rustic and the refined. A farmhouse table set beneath these glowing details feels instantly cozier. as if time itself has slowed down to allow you to savor the evening. Water features are another canvas that string lights transform beautifully. Imagine draping them along the edge of a pond, or hanging them over a fountain, so the glow reflects off rippling water. Light and water together create a moving picture, one that's never the same twice. On calm nights, the reflections double the strands, as if the stars above had multiplied. On breezy evenings, the shimmer dances, pulling your gaze deeper into the moment. It's the kind of simple beauty that stays with you long after you've gone back indoors. String lights don't always need to hang from above. You can also place them creatively at ground level. Lining pathways with them gives you glowing trails that guide the way. Outlining garden beds emphasizes shapes and borders, turning landscaping into illuminated art. Even placing lights inside lanterns or mason jars, then scattering them across tables or steps, creates a rustic, charming effect. These smaller applications add layers of intimacy, making your space not just beautiful but deeply personal. For holidays or gatherings, string lights adapt effortlessly. Thread them through garlands during Christmas, hang them in bold zigzags for birthdays, or drape them across tents for weddings. They take on the mood of the event without losing their timeless appeal. Unlike other decorations, they don't need to be packed away when the celebration ends. Instead, they remain, reminding you every night that your home is a place worth celebrating. Of course, creativity doesn't end with placement. The type of string lights you choose matters too. Bulb shape, size, and color all influence the atmosphere. Larger globe bulbs offer a vintage cafe feel, while tiny fairy lights create a more delicate, romantic mood. Warm white lights invite relaxation, while colored ones bring playful energy to parties. For a whimsical twist, mix different types and layers: fairy lights around railings, globe lights overhead, and lanterns glowing at the edges. Together, they create a space that feels thoughtfully curated, as if every corner has a story to tell. Technology has also expanded possibilities. Solar-powered string lights allow you to illuminate spaces without worrying about outlets or energy bills, while smart LED versions let you change colors and brightness with your phone. For those who enjoy customizing their environment, this adds another layer of magic. Being able to shift from soft, golden tones for a romantic dinner to brighter, festive colors for a party with just one tap. Safety, too, must always be considered. Choosing weatherproof lights ensures your setup lasts through rain and wind. Securing them properly avoids sagging or damage during storms. Using outdoor-rated extension cords and timers allows you to enjoy the glow without worry. With these precautions, your string lights become not just beautiful, but reliable companions year after year. At the heart of it all, string lights are about atmosphere. They don't simply illuminate, they elevate. They invite you to slow down, linger, and savor moments. Families gather longer around outdoor dinners. Children play with laughter echoing under glowing canopies, and individuals find peace in their quiet evening rituals. It's no wonder that more and more people turn to string lights not just as decoration, but as an essential part of how they create home. When the sun sets and the world begins to quiet, there's a magic that comes alive with the flicker of a simple string of lights. They remind us that beauty doesn't always have to be grand. Sometimes it's found in the smallest touches, in the way a soft glow wraps around a corner, or how it reflects in someone's eyes during a quiet conversation. Hanging string lights is not just about adding brightness to your space. It's about creating experiences. It's about carving out little sanctuaries where you can feel present, joyful, and connected. As you look at your own home, we encourage you to imagine the possibilities. How might your patio feel with a glowing canopy overhead? How could your garden transform if branches shimmered with light? Which corner of your home could become your private retreat, wrapped in a curtain of soft radiance? The answers are yours to create, and the journey is as delightful as the destination. So tell me, which of these ideas sparked your imagination the most? We'd love to hear how you dream of using string lights in your own home. Share your thoughts in the comments, because your story might inspire someone else to see their home differently too. And if this video brought you inspiration, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more creative ideas, and share it with someone who could use a little light in their life. Because in the end, life's most beautiful moments are often illuminated not by grand chandeliers or bright spotlights, but by the gentle glow of light strung carefully, thoughtfully, and with love.